and welcome to today's video. It is NoSleeves here, and today we're going to show you a cool little Easter egg that's been put into the game and how to unlock it, and that is the small explosion in a barbed wire deathmatch. And this basically copies what happened in real life. The explosion was basically rubbish and didn't happen too well, and they basically, as a cool little Easter egg, put it into the game. Now it isn't in the game from the start, you have to unlock it. I'm going to show you how to unlock it in today's video. So it is fairly straightforward. You just have to complete a barbed wire deathmatch in the Road to Elite mode, defeating either Kenny Omega or John Moxley. Now the only really hard part about this is getting to the match itself. So to guarantee to get to the match, I'm going to go through a few steps of how I got there. So first off, the superstar you want to pick is Malachi Black. You can choose other superstars. I'm not telling you the full list, but Malachi Black will work with this mode. And then pretty simply, the Casino Battle Royale, the first match you do, you want to lose that match. And pretty much from this point on, every match you do, you simply want to win. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward, really. Just win every match you can. But to also unlock the actual storyline for the deathmatch, you also want to try and win extra matches as well. So during the Road to Elite mode, as you're going through the weeks, you can go to the gym, sites, etc. Once you get to week 4, you'll get like a little exclamation point will pop up. You'll be on the workout section, and simply go into the workout, and then what will happen is a wrestler will come up to you and basically challenge you to a match on AEW Dark. Now for me, it's Sammy Guevara. It should be the same for you, but I don't think it really matters what wrestler it is. But then what this now will let you do is every week have an extra match on the show, basically. So not just having the workout, sites, etc. There will now be an option to go to another match. And what you want to do is every week basically do this as well. So you want to do an extra match every week, whether it's on AEW Dark or Rampage, and then obviously do your usual stuff, go to the gym, etc. And at the end of the week, then go to the actual match they want you to do. And I think you need to do this just to guarantee that your record is high enough that when you get to block 3, it will set you on the right path for the explosion deathmatch. So what you're going to do now is do the dark match, now go to the pay-per-view and win at the pay-per-view. Once you win at the pay-per-view, it should set you in a storyline with the Death Triangle, and that storyline is called Block C, Dance with Death. And like the previous block, all we're going to do is just keep on winning. You will get a choice at some point to choose who your partner is. I choose Pac. I guess choose Pac just to guarantee you get the same results as me, but I don't think it really matters who you choose, but just to be on the safe side, pick Pac. And then just as well, look out for any exclamation points that pop up. If you get an exclamation point that pops up, click on that one and make sure you do that as well. On week 2, you should see another exclamation point pop up on the go out section, and this one will set up a match with Punk on Rampage. You basically accept to fight him at Rampage. And like previously before, on the week's page, click go to another show, fight on Rampage again, keep winning matches. So this will set up a match with Punk on Rampage. Simply obviously choose go to other match, go fight Punk on Rampage and beat him. And now from this point out, just keep winning matches again. As I said, make sure you do the extra match during the week, plus the extra match you need to do to advance in the week. And by the time you get to the pay-per-view, you should have a record of around 12-1, and that should just guarantee you have enough wins that unlocks the storyline you need in the next block. Now you will get given the option to join Death Triangle or not. I chose to join them. Again, I'm not sure if it really matters what you choose, but just to be on the safe side, choose to join Death Triangle. And whatever you choose anyway, you'll end up fighting them at the pay-per-view. So obviously now we're at the pay-per-view. As I chose Pac, I fought Pac at the pay-per-view, and then I obviously, like previously before, just win your match, beat Pac. Isn't too hard. If you are struggling at all with Road to Elite, just stick it on easy. The difficulty does not matter at all. So yeah, put it on easy. Really simple to do. You can get through the matches really, really fast if it's on easy. Then once you've won at the pay-per-view, hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything has gone right, I mean, it does seem like a little bit of luck what storyline you will get. If you follow these steps, you should unlock Block 3A, Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch. If you haven't seen this pop up, unfortunately it hasn't gone right for you. You have to retrace the steps we did before. It does seem slightly lucky what storyline you get, but following these steps, it should pretty much guarantee you're going to get Block 3A. You'll be unlucky if you don't get it, to put it that way. And then once you start block 3A, you can pretty much, all you got to do is just win the matches. There's nothing you have to do particularly special. You end up fighting Kenny Omega and John Moxley in a triple threat match. And whoever you pin is basically out of the storyline. And if you don't pin, you end up fighting at the pay-per-view in a barbed wire death match. And obviously, from here is a really important bit at the pay-per-view. Make sure you win that barbed wire death match, and that will unlock a small explosion for you to go and buy. Yeah, so all now I have to do is back out of Road to Elite and head over to the shop, and you will see it under the more items where you can unlock deathmatch explosion type. And it will cost you 30,000 credits. I mean, credits are so easy to come by, you should have 30,000 credits to buy this really. If you haven't, just win a few matches in exhibition quickly, and then go back and purchase the deathmatch explosion type. As to set it up, it's really simple. Once you're in a barbed wire deathmatch, on the match screen, head to options. If you scroll across the match bit, right at the bottom you have the deathmatch explosion. Obviously big is the default one, historic is the crappy small one, and we'll show you what it looks like in a minute. But yeah, you just choose it, go back into the match, press fight, and then once the timer hits 0, you will get the crappy explosion, which I'll show you here. So yeah, it's a pretty fun little Easter egg they put into the game. It's quite a cool, I think it's quite a cool little Easter egg they have put into the game. Quite funny, I think. Good to see that they've been human in this game. A bit more than 2K does anyway. And what we'll do is we'll compare it to the original explosion so you can see what it looks like compared to it. But yeah, this game is just fun. If it put loads of small little Easter eggs into it, I wonder what else there is. Will we find some more stuff in the future? But anyway, I hope this has helped you to unlock the small explosion in AEW Fight Forever. If it has helped you, smash that super kick button. Smash that subscribe button for more AEW videos. I hope to see you in another video soon, guys. Have a good one. Peace.